Onward we go with Quest 13, Quest for the Spirit Blade. You have awoken the Witch Lord. He poses a most serious threat to the king in the coming war. The Witch Lord must be destroyed before he can bring his army of undead to attack His Majesty's forces. Your goal in this quest is to find the Spirit Blade and return to safety. Only this ancient weapon can harm the Witch Lord. The Spirit Blade was forged by the dwarves of the World End Mountain and cooled in the elven fountain of Lebanon. The sword now lies somewhere in an ancient ruined temple. And here we are in that ancient ruined temple. So, first off, now that we're starting, is we're going to, in this room, search for secret doors and traps, and there are none. So now, like usual, what I'm going to do, instead of rolling, I'm just going to set up on each individual door as we go forward. So now, a good old magic words of open says me. So, you open the door and see that we can see. Alright, so good old orcs right there. And let's see here. Good old abomination or fish lips right there. So the barbarian's going to take one step out and look down both these corridors, and then he sees another orc right down there. So I'm actually going to roll. So 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to attack this orc. Luckily, he did not step on any traps. As I get out the good old handy dandy dice. So now that I got the battle axe for the barbarian, he's going to be rolling 4 attack dice. And I'm going to get the orc cheat sheet or cheat card. So 4 attack dice. So 2 skulls. The orc has 2 defend dice. Does not defend either one, so boom, that one goes. Now we go with the elf. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's see here. So move those aside for now. Elf. 3 attack dice with his longsword. 2 defend dice. Does not defend either. We're off to a decent start. Now time for the rogue. So 10, so 1, didn't even need to roll, so now he's going to attack that one, so 1, did not defend, so boom. So now the wizard is just going to move 1, let's see here, just roll just in case. Yep, 2, 3. So now we get the cheat card for the fish lips, or the abomination. He moves up and he's going to attack the rogue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 3 attack dice, 2 skulls. The rogue has 3 defend dice. Was able to defend both of them. So now we go back to the barbarian. How dare you attack my friend? So 1, 2, 3. 4 attack dice, and then let's see, 3 defend dice. Defended 1, took 1. He's down to 1 body point. So now the elf is going to attack diagonally with his longsword. 2, and he gets rid of the fish lips. So traps and secret doors down both ways. So we have 1 right here. And then 1 right there. So what I'm going to do is move up the rogue. 1, 2, or 3. Yep, that one's disarmed. Then I'm going to have him try and disarm that one. Oh, that's 1 point because he did triggered that one. So he's down to a 4. All right. So now what I'm going to do, quickly roll for the barbarian. So 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down this way, we see doors. So let's see here. 1, 2, and let's see here, 3, right there. So, traps and secret doors down the corridor. Let me get that out of the way to kind of look. There are none, so I'm going to go this way and check out on these doors because there's more down this way. So, what I'm going to do is first set up at this first door. This way, everyone can attack diagonally. So open says me. In this door, we see one mummy. And so now the barbarian is going to step in and unfortunately causes like fallen rock trap, and so it takes 1 point of damage. So he's down to 7. Yeah, sometimes that's the downside of like stepping in without not being able to check for traps, especially with the ones that are right there. So now you pull out the cheat card for the mummies. So 4 attack dice with the barbarian, 3, 4 defend dice with the mummy. Did not defend a single one, so that's overkill. So now we're going to check for even more traps and more secret doors. There are none. So it doesn't look like there's anything in here. So we're searching for the spirit blades. So like what we need to do is to start like searching the rooms. So what I'm only going to do is I'm only going to search once and everything. So get the good old truffle shuffle going. So I'm going to have the wizard get once. So he found a gem worth 35 gold coins. So I'm going to mark that. So 1685. 85. And the pencil broke. Alright, so then I did not find anything in there. I'm now going to move back to this room and search this one. And do the old good old cheat and set up instead of just wasting time rolling. Now I'm going to open this door, and in here what we see two, three, 4. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go Chaos Warrior. So barbarian, I'm gonna roll quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to attack one of the skeletons. Pull out the skeleton. 2 defend dice. Overkill. So now, what I'm going to do to try and get like tactics 1, 2. I'm actually going to go to the elf because the elf is slightly tougher. And he's going to attack that skeleton, so 2. Defended 1, but takes 1, that's 1 point of damage. Get rid of those 2. So now I'm going to roll for the rogue. 1, 2, 3. 3 attack dice, 2. Does not defend, so that way, boom, there goes that one. So now, what I'm going to do is just move the wizard 2 steps, and now he's going to use a spell on the Chaos Warrior. So I'm going to pull a Chaos Warrior, the Dread Warrior, so I pulled out those. So I'm going to have him use Ball of Flame on the Chaos Warrior. So now let's see, he has to roll a 5 or a 6. Does not roll 5 or 6 on either, so it takes 2 points of body damage. and he's down to 1. So now it's the monster's turn. So like the skeleton's going to step up and attack the elf right there. So 2 nothing. Now the Chaos Warrior is going to step up and attack the Barbarian. 4 defense dice, 4 attack dice, and then like the Barbarian has 6 defense dice, so 2. So I just need to shoot white skulls, or white shields, so boom. Now back to the Barbarian, who has 4 attack dice, 2. The Chaos Warrior has 4 defend dice. Does not defend any, so he's dead. So now we get rid of that one. I'll put these guys back. Fish lips goes in there. Now we'll go with the elf, who has 3 attack dice. 1. Skeleton has 2 defend dice. Does not defend. Goes kerplunk. So now I'm going to in this corner one, I'm going to search for traps and secret doors. There are none. So in essence of searching for the Spirit Blade, what I'm only going to do is set up in the corner, actually, because the doorway is right in the way, and then have the wizard search for treasure. So this one actually has a note. So the first hero who searches the treasure finds the Spirit Blade. Is the magic artifact that is used explained on the match an artifact card. So we caught this relatively quickly, so we kind of chose good down. So like we got the Spirit Blade now. So this magical broadsword has an eerie handle of carved bone. When using it, roll 3 attack dice, or roll 4 if attacking an undead monster, skeleton, zombie, or mummy. May not be used by the wizard. So now this is going to I'm going to give to the Barbarian, because he's pretty much the frontline fighter. So Spirit Blade. So this one was relatively quick and everything. So I don't feel like I'm thinking not necessarily kind of lingering. So this is probably going to be like the fastest quest that there ever was, because I kind of like chose correctly, going down the right way and everything. So now what I'm going to do, in essence of saving like some time and kind of want to getting this done and over with, is now I am going to go back, and I'm not going to even bother rolling for like a movement. So what I'm going to do is now move back to this beginning room, and what I'm actually going to do is do like a quick search for treasure, since now that we actually have some extra, in essence, extra time, now that this quest is technically over. So now, first off, we're going to have the wizard pull 1, and go truffle shuffle, like usual, in case he pulls a wandering monster. So, let's see here, wandering monster, poison. He loses 1 mind point, so that's not going to necessarily affect us too bad, since they were going out the door. Now let's see here, the elf, wandering monster, and unfortunately like the wandering monster is a heavy hitter, so we're not going to be able to search for treasure. That's the gargoyle. So he's going to attack the elf. So pull out. I keep saying Chaos Warrior. It's supposed to be Dread Warrior. Back when I played as a kid, this is the Chaos Warrior. So let's see here. 4 attack dice. 2 skulls. Let's see here. The elf has 6 defend dice. 3, 6. So I need to get 2 white shields. Got 2, so I was able to defend. So now what the Barbarian is going to do is he's going to step up and attack the Chaos Warrior. 4 skulls. Nothing. So he only has 3 body points. So now we go to set back up. Now we go to the rogue. Pull out for the rogue potion of warmth. So mark that down there. So now that's up to times 5. Now we pull one for the barbarian. A gem worth 35 gold. So now what we do, let's see, 90, so 17, 20. Let's see, 17, 20. So put this stuff back in, and now what I'm going to do is pretty much call it, since we were in and out like it was nothing. So go back up the stairs and make our escape. And so now technically there was more rooms. There was like this room that was completely empty. These two had we had these two. There's a treasure chest in this that had 200 gold coins that we missed. So, and then like that one had an orc, abomination, and a chaos warrior with nothing else in it. This one had 2 orcs, an abomination, and a table. 4 goblins and a table. So, and that was it. So we did miss out on 200 gold and everything. So what now? It's time to pull out the equipment cards, and going forward, now we got just one quest left, and so that is going to be the last quest of the main campaign. So now I want to go through each of these and kind of see what we need. So barbarian already has a battle axe. I got a rapier, broadsword, shield. Everyone like that has one. Chainmail, we're good. So potion. We go through all these potions real quick. Holy water, more potions. So with this next one being the last quest, I'm thinking like now's the time to start like busting out some money to buy some more potions for this last battle, because we're going to have to go and fight the Witch Lord now. So bracers, longsword, plate mail, helmet, we're good with that. Okay, caltrops, use anytime on your turn, no action required. Place the caltrops tile on any one square you move through. And if a creature moves onto a caltrops tile, they roll 1 combat die. If it lands on a white shield, they may continue their movement, or they may or any other result, their movement ends. Remove the tile from the board if the creature ends their turn on it. Once used, the caltrops are lost. Okay, that's kind of pointless. Hand axe, crossbow. I only technically need one because I can, in a sense, pass it around. So those, short sword, I'm done. Staff, dagger. Yeah, toolkit, I've already got one. Smoke bomb. Use this item anytime during your movement. A thick cloud of color smoke envelops one monster adjacent to you. Until that monster's next turn, all heroes may move unseen through the monster space. That's completely useless in my opinion. Regents kit, clean, well-crafted set containing scrolling formulas and alchemical tools. Use this item as an action to transform one regent into potions listed on the regent's card. So I'm going to kind of forego that and everything, so because I kept it in there. So now what we need to do is kind of like go through these potions. So this one can restore up to 6 lost body points. Run red die and basically restore what's on there. So potion of speed. When elf, and this is supposed to be in like one of the later concepts, but I just like concepts expansion. So I just pretty much put everything together. Can move up to 12 squares per turn instead of rolling the red dice. Can make 2 attacks per turn. You suffer 1 point of body damage. So I'm like, nah, not really. So it's not worth the body point. This one, only another one, expansion one. Only barbarian can drink this. 2 attacks per turn, and then it basically wears off. So like that one might be useful. I might put that on the top. Frostkin. I'm not gonna need that. Potion of recall. Yeah, you can. As I'm kind of like reading through this kind of silently, so elf can regain a spell. That would be useful for the wizard, but this is another elf one. So like secret doors, yeah, no, 1 lost body point. No, venom antidote. caused by poison needles or poison darts. Yeah, I can pass on that. Potion of battle. If you have a really weak roll, you drink this and reroll one of your attack die. Potion of dexterity, can move 5 squares on add 5 squares. Yeah, gonna be kind of useless for that. Potion of restoration, 1 lost body point and 1 lost mind point. That might come in handy. This one, Potion of superior restoration, restores any hero's body mind points to the level where they at when the hero started the quest. That one might not be another decent one. Icy strength. Barbarian drinks this potion. Their next attack causes twice as many body point damage. So I'm going to pass on that for now. Holy water. And instead of attacking on undead, it kills any undead. So I'll pass on that. Potion of speed. Roll twice a minute. Yeah, I can pass on that. Restoration. This one is the same one as that. Potion of magic. When uncorked, a plume of smoke emerges in the shape of an arcane rune. Drink this potion to recover up to 3 spells you have cast during this quest. So that one is probably going to be pretty good. We got potion of healing here. Roll 1 red dice, so I'll put that on top, and that's 2 body points. So potion of battle. Reroll all of your attack dice. Another potion of battle. Potion of dexterity. Can access a pit jump. Nah. Another potion of restoration. Venom antidote potion. So basically repeats. So these are pretty much the ones I'm looking into. Let's see here. Alright, so I've got just over 1,700 so I can pretty much get 2 or 3 of these. So let's see here. What I'm thinking on doing. Let's see. I can get 4. So what I'm actually going to do is get 4 potions of magic. So for 1,600, that's going to leave us down to 120. 120. As this pencil keeps breaking, so let's see here. Potion of magic. Restore 3 spells. So that way now. So now pretty much the wizard can start casting ad nauseum. So I don't think I've actually, and so now that I actually have the time, before we go further, I'm actually going to fully go over the spells because I don't think I've used all of them. So we'll start out with the 3 water spells. So Water of Healing can restore 4 lost body points. Veil of Mist. This spell may be cast on any one hero, including yourself. You may move unseen through spaces that are occupied by monsters. So the potions that we're looking at are kind of useless now. Sleep. I've used this in the past that pretty much puts some monsters to sleep, but they can, in essence, roll a 6 and to kind of nullify the effect. So now we go to Earth. Pass through rock. This spell may be cast on any one hero, including yourself. The hero may then move through walls on their next move. They may move through walls, as many walls as the dice allows. Caution, there are shaded areas in each quest map that indicate solid rock. If the hero ends their move in one of these, they are trapped forever. So now we got a heal body. This one is another one where it restores 4 lost body points. Rock skin may be cast on any hero, and extra combat dice when defending. So those are your earth spells. Now we go into wind. Swift wind. This lets you roll twice as many red dice as normal to move. So in a sense, you want to do someone that's maybe for instance you want to send the rogue out for a scouting mission around the dungeon. You can use this to basically move twice as fast. Tempest creates small whirlwind that envelopes one monster of your choice and misses the next turn. Genie. This spell conjures up a genie who does one of the following: revealing what lies beyond. Opens any door on the board. Uses 5 combat dice to attack any monster within your line of sight. So that's the Yeah, air spells. So the ones I've used quite often are the Ball of Flame, 2 points of damage, and Fire Wrath, 1 point of damage. Courage. This spell may be cast on anyone hero, including yourself. Next time the hero attacks, they may roll 2 extra combat dice. The spell is broken the moment a monster is no longer in the hero's line of sight. So like this could be a good one to cast on the barbarian to get him 6 and everything. So those are the wizard spells, and like technically what the supposed to do is like the elf is supposed to get 1 of these elements, and the wizard is supposed to get another 3. But what I did, as you see, is I gave the wizard all 4, and used the expansion to give like the elf their own spells. So we got the time stop one. So like I'll kind of quickly go through this. You can pause and read them. So there's the time stop, deep sleep, and then slow for the elf. And so now I'm going to like you can see all the those are actually, let's see here. Here are the 3 rogue abilities: combat ability, mobility, move through space occupied monsters unseen, opportunistic striker. Once per turn, you may throw 1 extra combat dice when attacking a monster next to another hero. Ambidextrous. This is one I've been using all the time. Once per turn, when you attack with a short sword or dagger, you may make an additional attack with a dagger. So basically, I've been just adding all of them together, and like I've said that you can do it with the rapier and a short sword. So those are the rogue's abilities. So now we take a quick look at all this artifacts that we've gotten so far. We just got the Spirit Blade, Orange Armor when you return, Wizard Staff, Orc's Bane, Elixir of Life, Wand of Magic, Wizard's Cloak, and Talisman of Lore. So we're pretty much coming quite along with this game and everything. So as you can see, like pretty much a few months in, and we're just getting to the end of the main quest. And so that next quest is the 14 and final of the main storyline. And that next, after that, we're going to start getting into the expansion. So there's like the originals so far that are out. There's Kellar's Keep and the Return of the Witch Lord. Those are the next 2 expansions after that. So that's probably the order I'm going to be doing it. And then we got like the Frozen Horror. We got Mage Mirror, Teller's Prophecy, and like we've got like I'm trying to look for my. We've got an elf one, like a Prophecy of Tellor, Mage of the Mirror, like Dark of the Shadow of the Moon or something like that. And then like people can correct me if I'm wrong. We got like and of course we got like Jungles of Delthrak. So we got like pretty much 7 like good expansions after that. So, but first and foremost, what we need to do is get into next week, which is Quest 14, so Return to Barrack Tor. So next week, we will be finishing up the main story, or pretty much the main box, as I got this upside down. So now, we'll be finishing up this main box for the Hero Quest game.